Do you know that the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah may never have been just an ordinary judgment falling from heaven? When most people hear about those two cities, their first reaction is usually that their sin was too great, and that is why God completely destroyed them with fire. But there is another, even more unsettling idea. What truly went wrong there may not have been simple human corruption alone, but that humanity may have touched a power it was never meant to control. The Bible says that fire and sulfur rained down from heaven and fell upon the entire city. But what if that was not merely religious language? What if it was the ancient way of describing a massive energy event far beyond their ability to understand? Some people speculate that the region may have experienced an uncontrolled high-energy reaction, powerful enough to ignite the city in an instant, tear open the ground, and even drag the entire surrounding area into destruction. That may also be why the angels who entered the city seem less like messengers simply announcing judgment and more like those carrying out a final evacuation mission before total disaster struck. Even the command, "Do not look back," may not have been only a spiritual test, but more like a warning that once the force behind them was fully unleashed, anyone who turned back to look directly at it would not survive it. And Lot's wife may not have become a pillar of salt merely because she longed for the city she left behind. An even more chilling theory is that in the very moment destruction erupted, she was completely consumed by extreme heat and shock, leaving behind traces no one could explain, which later generations came to describe as a pillar of salt. Even to this day, the unusual marks around the Dead Sea and the ground altered by intense heat make this ancient story feel like far more than just a legend. So what makes Sodom and Gomorrah truly terrifying was never just sin itself, but the fact that once people become arrogant enough to touch what they were never meant to touch, the result is not merely punishment, but a price so great that even the land itself cannot bear it. If you also believe this is not a myth, but a warning God left for this generation, type "Fear God" in the comments and share this video so more people will know some truths must be heard before it is too late.